You fools click on this video! Which means my hypnotic waves will help you all under my control in a few minutes. Of me! Dr. Lucky Doll!
Oh, no you don't, amigo! I'm here to stop you! Tomahawk style!
Oh, really? What the hell did you just say?
Tomahawk style!
Dude, what the hell are you doing? I thought you were gonna be Bison. The custom was way too expensive. So instead, I'm
Tihao! The Mexican Street Fighter!
pretty sure he's an American Indian. Your mom is an American Indian. Sorry, I didn't mean to. And then Renegado walked away from frame and started punching himself for 10 minutes. Yeah, of course, like I'm going to do that. Ow! Ow! What the? Ow! 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 Well, serves you well. American Indian. Anyways, enough random shit. It's time to talk about what you really clicked this video for. Alright, if I'm going to review this properly, it needs to be called an objective. I'm going to try and split my review in two, talking about what works and what doesn't work. Before I begin, I guess one or two of you are wondering what the hell is a Kickassia. Well, that might require some backstory. Not too long ago, some dude on YouTube called the Nostalgia Critic started a series of videos where he would recap scenes from nostalgic movies.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Tearing them apart for how bad they look when you're not wearing the nostalgic "I used to love this" glasses.
Marijuana.
Scoozy?
Needless to say, it was a great hit. Until YouTube started taking his channel down. Constantly.
I told you I was protected by satire parody clause, but you didn't listen!
His solution was pretty simple. Create a website where he would host the videos on his own, which eventually evolved into using services like Rever and Bleep to get paid ad revenue from his videos. After some time, he started a gigantic feud with another internet producer called the Angry Video Game Nerd, whose stake is basically the same as the Nostalgia Critic, but with games. And he started first. But that's not the point. The point is, history was made. After the feud, both producers gained a lot of new fans. And to grow an even bigger audience, he and his friends decided to start scouting the web for talent for the site. And that's how people like Linkara, The Cinema Snob, Phalus, or Obscurus Lupa came into the picture. Eventually, they made a short for their first anniversary, which was basically just a brawl of every single producer in the site, well, most of them anyways, and them meeting for the first time ever. However, for the second year, they decided to take it one step further, creating a 6-episode miniseries which we all know now as Kickassia.
Alright people, this is the moment you've been waiting for!
Right off the bat, I can tell you that if you don't care for referential humor or don't know who any of these people are, chances are you're not going to enjoy Kickassia. For most of the characters, you have to watch their web shows to get their references and personality. And Kickassia has a pretty big cast, which becomes kind of a burden.
Well gee, I didn't see that one coming.
The plot is actually very basic. Madman Nostalgia Critic wants to take over a small self-proclaimed nation called Molossia.
Let's just cut to the chase here. I am going to invade you. My army is going to take you down, conquer Molossia, and take it as our own.
And after he and his friends accomplish this, the whole thing devolves into a complete disaster until everybody fights to be on power and finally just leave the country alone. So in a nutshell, nothing at all was accomplished. Yay? Now, going back to my issue with the characters, See, the problem here is when their introduction is a phone call and a crowded hotel room, and you haven't watched a single video of them, you're just left wondering who the hell these people are. Are they important? They all seem to be, given their given lines, but they're all main characters then?
Alright, is everybody here?
I sure as hell hope so. We can't fit any more people in this room.
Eventually, some of the characters are developed. Kinda sorta. They each kinda fall into stereotypical roles, which is a disadvantage, but it's understandable since you can see how Doug was struggling to include everybody in the film.
My god, where's 8-Bit Mickey?
I think you're sitting on him, dude.
That's okay. I didn't want to stand anyway.
Another thing I don't get with the Walker brothers writing is how almost every character is kind of unlikable.
Joe. I know we've had our differences in the past. We have? Yes. I don't like you very much.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it gives them conflict, but at the same time it really makes it difficult to root for somebody. Well, except for this guy. His glasses are cool. But there's something that bothers me a little bit more than anything else in the film. It's not the acting, not the camera work, no. It's actually just the script. There's just too much referential humor in Kickassia. Almost every scene is parodied in another movie, and that's fine as a tribute kind of humor, but it's just too overdone here not to notice.
Phallus, send the signal to sound the charge!
In fact, this kind of humor does sound familiar, doesn't it?
Epic.
Treated with more respect. The problem is that this also works as a disadvantage. Take for example these quotes.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
You're out of order. They're out of order. The whole system is out of order.
They're almost, if not exactly the same as the original source. See for yourselves.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
You're out of order. You're out of order. The whole trial is out of order.
And while it may work for some people, something like that shows some lack of creativity. It's nice to quote what you like, but there must be at least an established reason why you're doing it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I like more when references are made in a subtle manner. Like, take for example Edgar Wright's movies, like Hot Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead. In Hot Fuzz, it is established that Nick Frost's character loves body cop movies, so it does make sense when he randomly spits quotes or reenacts scenes from them. And it is in context with the movie because it is specifically a parody of action and body cop movies. Okay, I better move on before I start fanboying over Edgar Wright. Seriously though, I guess to conclude, all I can say is that Duke's humor is a bit more juvenile. It's childish. I suppose that works better for younger people, but for me, some jokes just fall flat or make my eyes roll. You want to nuke your potential invaders? Well, don't worry because there's an app for that! Now, before you start a gigantic wave of hate mail, let me just say this doesn't mean this is the worst movie I've ever seen, or that it isn't funny at all. Quite the contrary. There are also good things that keep it sorta balanced. For example, when they actually do an original routine or skit, it is genuinely funny.
We heard gunshots!
Did it come from a gun?
Also, and this is just personal taste, but I love hammy acting.
You're not one of those nasty wasties, are you?
Oh, of course not.
Good. I'm glad we had this talk. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Or how about this little nugget here?
It's no use! The bullets are just going through the wall!
And it's also funny seeing idiotic people failing at normal tasks. it way too much and it gets annoying.
What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
Now, there are two reasons this movie is loved so much by the fans. Well, one, they are fans, and two, and don't lie to yourself, we would all love to do something like this. Kickassia is great not because it's an outstanding film or because of the acting or the writing. No, it's a success because you can see the people involved had a lot of fun doing it. They enjoyed the project, and despite some inconveniences, they generally had a blast. But most importantly, they got to be with their friends, and who the hell wouldn't want to do that? Crappy as it may look, or bad as it may be, it's just fun to do a production with your friends. In the end, liking Kickassia or hating it will depend on whether or not you're a fan of internet review videos. So again, I can't really recommend it if you have never seen a Nostalgia Crash video. But if you're a fan, and for some godforsaken reason you haven't seen this, yeah, definitely give it a watch. I'm Jerry Nava. See you later. Alright, now that he's gone, I can finally begin my plan to take over the internet! It's time.
Hello?
Es tiempo!
This isn't a phone.
Jackson Moore, you back and we talking?
Es tiempo.
Hello.
Es tiempo.
What?
It's time.
I don't speak Spanish, you idiot!
Hello?
Es tiempo.
You bet your sweet sombrero it's time.
Es tiempo.
Yeah, Renegado, you know we have this thing called a time difference, right?
Es tiempo.
Hello?
Es tiempo.
It's time?
What's that, Renegado? Timmy's stuck in a well? Well, I better make sure he stays there.
Listen closely, random people nobody has ever heard about. Because Jerry was stupid enough not to leave an explanation, I can somehow talk to all of you at the same time.
Wait, what? It's... What do you mean it's time? It can't be time! It's not my time yet! No! No! It's already happening! Damn you, internet gods! Why have you forsaken me?
Shut up. I'm calling all of you because I have decided to take over the internet. And to do it, I'm gonna need your help. So I need you to suit up to epic music for no apparent reason. It's time.
Time? Didn't you already review that Spy Kids movie?
What? You wanted to see me suit up or something? Joke's on you. I'm never not ready for action.
Really? Really, Renegado? That's the best you have for me? Time to duel? You know I reviewed other movies, right? Monster House, Clockstoppers, Treasure Planet. Oh, but you don't see any of those. You just see me as the guy with a duel disc. You know that's a prop, right? I don't even know what half these cards do. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In 10 years. Oh, but you don't care. You just want to see me dance around like a little clown. My mistake. Petting the Dark Clown, or whatever it's called. It's the thing from the movie. That's all I really know about it. But oh, you know what? Fine. I'll put it on like every other cameo I've done for you, because that's apparently all I'm good for.
But I didn't even... Whatever. Are you guys helping me or not?
No, it's my day off. Find someone else.
Hell no.
This is why.
Well, screw continuity. You're all doing it anyways.
All right. Let's do this. Ready yet or what?
Alright, time to kick some ass. What's it time for?
Oh, really? Nothing. I just wanted to waste your precious time.
Seriously? You're just fucking with me? Shit, renegado, really?
I know you all love me. Have fun doing nothing. Bye!
This is what you're doing? Oh, I got dressed, I got my robes on. This cloak is fucking hot, man. You know what? Screw you, man. I got the cloak on, I had the goddamn sword. Come on, man. I was so ready to kick ass. I have demons to fight. It's not like I have a life, you know. I have a life. I have to go fight my own demons. I have an evil villain to fight. I have my own crap to deal with. Then you come in, you gear me up just so you can fuck around with me? What the hell, man? What the hell? I mean, this sword isn't what it used to be. I mean, seriously, man. People like you think I can just drop everything and just save or do whatever you want? No! No, man, I can't do that! I can't, man!
Grow the hell up.